Please understand, Easter ain't about chocolate bunnies and pretty eggs. It ain't about the new clothes that we buy. Ain't about them Easter hams we gonna eat. It's not just one Sunday, but every Sunday is Easter. Every Sunday we ought to rejoice. Every Sunday we ought to think back and say, you know, the Lord brought me from a mighty long way. Every Sunday we ought to remember I was sinking deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore, deeply stained with sin within, sinking to rise no more. But the master of the sea heard my despaired cry, and up from the water he lifted me. I'm glad we don't just do it once a year. I might not make it till next Easter, but anytime I can fall on my knees and say, Lord, have mercy on me, a sinner. I don't have to make an appointment. I don't have to check with nobody. I ain't got to go before no committee. I don't have to go do something. All I got to do is call his name. Jesus! 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 Remember me. Somebody know what I'm talking about in here. Somebody been in a place where you didn't have anywhere to turn. Somebody been in the depths and didn't know what to do. And all you could do was wave your hand and say, Jesus! He got up. When folk want to debate the intellectual merits of Christianity, I had a brother tell me one time, he said, well, you know, that religious dogma that you all practice is just not relevant in the age of technology. He said it suited people long ago in an agrarian economy, in a place where folks function with superstition and unbelief. He said, but in this age of technological enlightenment, so you know, it is just not relevant to where we are. And I heard him go, but I want you to know that the Lord touched me. I may not can figure out a formula on my computer. I may not be able to figure it out in the encyclopedias. I may not be able to sit down and discuss all the ramifications and the implications with the great philosophers of our age. But this I know, that one day he put his hand on me. This I know, that one day he pulled me out of the muck and the mire and placed me on the solid rock to stay. This I know, that one day he put his hand on me and my life wasn't the same. The old folks said it better than I. They said I looked at my hands and my hands looked new. I looked at my feet. They look new too. I had a new way of walking. I had a new way of talking. The stuff I used to do, I didn't do no more. The places I used to go, I couldn't go no more. Oh, what a change came over me since Jesus came into my life. Somebody know what I'm talking about in here. If he came into your life, you ought to stand on your feet and say, yeah, 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 God been good to me. Hallelujah. The resurrection is a reality. And Because he lived, I can face economic upheaval. Because he lived, I can deal with wars and rumors of wars. Because he lives, I can deal in dangerous and perilous times. Because I put my hope in Jesus Christ. Because I know when I leave here, don't know when, don't know where, don't know how, but I know I got somewhere to go. I got a mansion. I don't even know what it looked like, but I trust Jesus. He said in his Father's house, there are many mansions. I got a home. Ain't no homeless in heaven. I got a home. Ain't no homeless in glory. I got a home. And knowing that, I can put the rest of it in perspective. Because we just passing through. We're graveyard travelers. And judgment bound. But the blessing is I got a home. It's prayer time. Won't you come to the altar?